Well, welcome to the first video in the list building course. In this video, we're just going to go over a brief introduction of the course. So now when we look at list building, the standard process is simply to have a squeeze page. And then when somebody opts in, they go to a thank you page. And then from there, you can send them follow-ups to make either commissions on affiliate products or to sell your own products. Now this is really the standard process for building a list. You just have a squeeze page, a thank you page, and then of course you send up follow-up messages. Now on the thank you page, it's a good idea to put some kind of affiliate offer or an offer for one of your own products, just a way to make some money as you're building your list. So that is the standard process. Now in my opinion, the smarter process for building your list is again to have your squeeze page, but after they opt in, then you send them to an offer, whether it's a one-time offer or just a standard offer where you sell some sort of product. Now for your offer, it's best to have a very low price offer, so maybe $7 or even less. You don't want to simply have someone opt in and then try to sell them a big expensive course. You're going to get a very low conversion rate. So it's a good idea to have a squeeze page and then to send them to some kind of offer where you offer them a very low price offer, and also an offer that is related to your squeeze page. So if your squeeze page was you're giving away a free ebook on getting traffic, then when you go to the offer, that should be another course on traffic generation. You want them to be related. And then of course from there, they're on your list, and then again, you can still send up follow-up messages. So the first thing you want to do is you want to decide which route you're going to go. Are you going to go for just the standard process where you have a squeeze page, a thank you page, and then follow-ups? Or do you want to do the route where you have a squeeze page and then you send them to an offer, and then of course you send them follow-ups? So that's a very brief introduction. Of course, through the rest of the course, we'll get to all the technical details of this. But I just want to make sure you have an idea of what we're trying to accomplish as we go through the course. So choose which process you want to use and move on to the next video. In this video, we're going to talk about setting up your squeeze page. Now, when we talk about list building, your squeeze page is going to be the most important aspect of the entire process, because you need to convert as many people as possible that come to your squeeze page into subscribers. So you want a very high converting squeeze page that gets people to enter their email address and opt into your list. So now when we talk about setting up your squeeze page, the first thing you need to figure out is what are you going to offer as a bribe. And what I mean by a bribe is what are you going to give away in exchange for somebody giving you their email address. So that is the first thing you need to determine, is what are you going to give away. Now there's a lot of ways to do this. You can simply write a short report and give that away. You can go look for private label rights products. One thing about if you're going to use a PLR product, you want to make sure in the restrictions on it that it allows you to give it away for free. A lot of PLR products will not let you give it away for free, so you want to make sure that you're able to give it away for free. So the first thing you need to do is come up with some sort of short report, maybe a video series, whatever it is. You need to come up with something that you're going to give away in exchange for somebody giving you their email address. Now when you're setting up your squeeze page, what I always tell people is the shorter the better. Really you want to have a graphical image of what you're giving away. So if you're giving away some sort of short report, you want to have an e-cover graphic of that. If you're giving away videos, you want to have a e-cover graphic of that as well. And then you want to have a large attention-grabbing headline that quickly tells people what they're going to get for opting in. And I usually almost always tell people, if you're looking for a high converting squeeze page, the less the better. You don't want a very long squeeze page. You want something short and sweet that makes it very enticing for people to enter the email address and opt in. So here's just an example of a squeeze page. You can see on this there is a very nice e-cover graphic there, so people can kind of see what they're getting. And really there's just a short headline that says free, because again we're giving it away for free, and it's how to earn as much as $2,143 per month using nothing but free traffic and this simple 3-step system. Now that's a very attention-grabbing headline. It's very simple. We're showing people that they can make as much as over $2,000 a month using nothing but free traffic, and then we say this simple 3-step system. So it really piques your interest. Like, if you come to this page, you're going to wonder, what is this 3 simple step system? I really want to find that out. And then of course we just have an opt-in form just asking for their email address and then a button to email me my free report. So we're really stressing that it's free, of course, because we want people to just opt in for free. The headline talks about what they're going to get from it, the ability to earn as much as $2,143. So we tell them, what's in it for them. And then you need to pique their interest. So again, we talk about how you can do this with nothing but free traffic and a simple 3-step system. You can see the entire squeeze page fits on one page, so you don't have to scroll up and down to find the opt-in form. And then we also have an attention-grabbing button there that just says email my free report. So everything here fits on one page, no scrolling up and down, short and sweet. We tell them exactly what we're going to give them. All they need to do is enter in their email address. And a squeeze page like this gets a very high opt-in rate. So there's a great template to try to copy. This right here is very simple to make. It's just a e-cover image, a headline, and then your opt-in form, which you'll get from your autoresponder. So that's a good example of a squeeze page to kind of give you an idea of what you should create. This can all be created with just a simple HTML editor, nothing too fancy there. So after you have your squeeze page set up, then of course you need to determine, are you going to send them directly to a thank you page, or are you going to send them to an offer page? So if you're going to use an offer, you need to determine what is it that you're going to try to sell them after they opt in. Now again, it should be related to your bribe. So on that previous example is a report about making money with free traffic. So my offer, if I was going to use an offer, would want to again be something related to traffic, something about making money with free traffic. So maybe a video series on 10 easy ways to get free traffic to your squeeze page. You want it to be related. You also want it to be low price. So again, like the $7 range works very well. Some great examples to think of is whatever you're offering on your squeeze page, a great offer can either automate that process, it can make the process even easier, or it can give you faster results. So again, anything that directly relates to what you just gave them for free, and anything that will automate that process. So again, it takes all the hard work, out of their hands. Anything that makes it easier, or anything that's going to give them faster results. So keep those 3 things in mind when you're thinking about what you should be using for your offer. Now again, private label rights products can work for this as well. I probably wouldn't sell just a single PLR product as your one-time offer. A better idea would be to bundle several products, or even take several PLR products and combine them into one more comprehensive product. Again, with PLR, you want to make sure that you're reading the restrictions on them to make sure that they do allow you to sell them or bundle them or whatever it is you're going to be doing. Another great idea for this whole setup is if you have a product that you're currently selling, what you can do is you can take a small piece of that product and give it away for free on your squeeze page, and then your one-time offer is just simply the full product. So again, if you have a traffic course, you can just give away maybe one of your traffic videos, and then when they opt in to get that video, you can offer them the entire package. And that usually works very well, because if they just opted in to get that one, chances are they're interested in the entire package as well. So from here, what you need to do, again, is make sure you have your bribe made. Go ahead and create a really short, sweet attention, or something that grabs their interest, and get that squeeze page made. And then if you're not using an offer, you just simply need to set up a thank you page where they can download whatever it is you're giving to them. Or if you're going to do an offer, you need to set up that as well. And in the next video, I'll show you how to hook these all up with your autoresponder so we can get going. In this video, we're going to go over creating our list in our autoresponder company. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to set it up in Aweber, because that is the autoresponder I use. There's a lot of different options out there. You're free to choose whichever you want. Again, I just personally use Aweber, and the steps don't change a whole lot from autoresponder to autoresponder. But again, because Aweber is what I use, and I can't possibly show you how to do it in every single one, we're going to use Aweber for the video. So you can follow along if you use Aweber. If not, you'll get the main idea and it won't be very different in the autoresponder that you use. So in Aweber, when you log in, all you need to do is go up here and create and manage lists, and then you can create a new list. So the first thing you need to do is give the list a name. So I'm just going to put test campaign, and I will just choose one of these. And this isn't real important, won't really be seen. Your list description will occasionally be seen, so you want to put something that relates to whatever it is you're giving away. So we could put free traffic report. And then of course you would just put in your name and your email address as well. And then we just simply hit Save Settings. And then from there we can go on to the next step, which is to personalize our list. So then from there we have our company names. You can put your company name in there. Your website URL, so whatever website it is that you're using, you can type that in there. You can use the email signature. It's not necessary because you can actually put your email signature when you create every message. So we can leave that blank for now, or you can fill it in. And then we just have some other options here. The ability to tweet your broadcast, post it on Facebook, create an archive. You don't have to worry a whole lot about these unless you plan on using those features. I personally don't use those, so we'll just skip over those. They're not incredibly important. We can save our settings again. And then from there we need to create our confirmed opt-in. And from here there is a couple changes I usually make on this page. So the subject, again, this is the email people will get after they opt into your list. So if you have double opt-in, which means they have to opt in and then go and click a link in a confirmation message, this is your confirmation message. Now most autoresponders will let you do a single opt-in, which means it will skip this step. I personally don't do that because number one, this is going to make sure you get legitimate email addresses. There was a study recently, I don't have it in front of me, but there's a very high percentage of people who just simply enter in a bogus email address, just to get your freebie. And that of course doesn't help you at all if they're putting in a bogus email address. So by using double opt-in, it makes sure that they put in a real email address, because if they put in a fake one, they'll never get this message and they'll never be able to download whatever it is you're giving away. And once they realize that, chances are if they really do want that, they're going to go back to your opt-in page and then type in their real email address. It'll also cut down on spam complaints, which is very important. So I personally recommend double opt-in, but again, that's going to be up to you. So if you are using double opt-in, you want to customize your confirmation message. So what I first do is edit the subject line. So right now it just says confirm your subscription. I like to put something in regards to confirm your request for the free So I just put confirm your request for the free traffic profits guide. So whatever it is you're giving away for free, make sure and reference that in the subject line, because it'll help get that email opened. Then you can also customize the initial message here, and you can also add a custom closing. So again, you could just put thank you with your name. Now down here is the success page, and what this is where the subscriber will be taken after they confirm their email address. So where you usually want to take them, of course, is to your thank you page. So whatever it is, or wherever it is that they can download whatever it is you're giving away for free. So in this box right here, it's very important to put your thank you page address in here. Because again, when somebody confirms their email address, you want to actually give them what you promised them. So from there, you can simply just save the settings, and your list is created and ready to go. In this video, we're going to talk about setting up your opt-in form. So of course, on your Squeeze page, you need a place for people to actually enter in their email address and join your list. So in Aweber, that's called a web form. So you just click on the web form icon up there. and then we can simply click on create a new web form. Now with Aweber, they have a lot of different templates. I personally like to use something as clean and basically blank as I can. So in Aweber, I'll usually go to popular and just choose the basic template, and then we'll load that. I want as little stuff cluttering up the opt-in form as possible, so I get rid of the footer. I get rid of the little Aweber link there. You can leave the we respect your email privacy. I usually get rid of that as well just to get less stuff on there. I will also delete the header. And then in most cases, I'll actually delete the name as well. I like to have just a straight email address. Make it as easy for people to opt in as possible. If you get their first name or their name, of course, you can then personalize messages. So you can automatically put their name into messages. I've seen a decreasing effectiveness of that with personalizing messages. So in most cases now, I will actually delete the name as well and just simply ask for an email, because again, I want it to be as simple as possible. One thing I also like to do is, you can see right here the email in the form, it's all kind of small, so you can actually just drag this to increase the size. You can also click on here, let me get rid of that. If we click on the labels, we can actually increase the font size, so maybe we make it 18, maybe we even bold it. So you can see I just want this opt-in box to stand out as much as possible. Another thing we can do is, if we hit the drop down box here and we click on the submit button, if I click on advanced over here, I can actually specify a button image. So if we look back at the example I had shown you, there's a custom button here, and that's just simply by going in here and uploading my own custom button. So you just find a nice little button, upload it to your hosting account. You can pop it in here, and then it'll actually change the plain submit button to something a little more effective and attention grabbing. You can also click on edit, and I can change this, so I can say send my free report, and I can save that, so you can see it kind of changed that as well. And really, that's about all there is to it. There's not a lot you need to do. Again, I like to just make it as simple as possible. So I have the email. I like to make that a little bigger to make it stand out. If you're not going to use a custom button, at least put something a little more enticing on the button there. And then we just simply save the web form. And from there, we can go to the settings. And now there's some important changes we need to make in here. So the first off, we have the thank you page. So this is where they're going to be sent right after they put in their email address. So if you're using a one-time offer or some sort of offer that you're going to sell them, it's critically important that you go to custom page, and then of course you want to enter in the address of your offer page. So wherever you set up that page to sell them something, you want to make certain that it is in there. We also have an already subscribed page, so if somebody comes to your Squeeze page for a second time and they enter in the same email address, what the basic version will do is Aweber will just have a message saying, oh, you're already subscribed. I don't like to do that, because even if they've already been there, I want them to see my offer again. So if they're already subscribed, I again like to use a custom page, and once again I will put in my offer page there. So whatever my OTO page is, you enter it in there. And that's critically important, otherwise no one's ever going to see your OTO. You need to make sure you do a custom page and enter it in there. Now if you're not using a one-time offer, what you want to do is leave this on the basic version. You can also do the audio version or the smart video version. The smart video version, we can actually preview that for you. You can see
Please check your inbox now to confirm.
It just sends a little video showing them how to activate their subscription. That's actually a pretty good idea to do. So again, if you're not using a one-time offer, you want to make sure you just send them to the basic video or the audio page, because you don't want to send them directly to your download page, because you want to make sure they confirm their email address before they get your freebie. So it's critically important, in my opinion, if you're not using a one-time offer, you're sending them directly to a download page to get their free report, don't put that in here. make sure they go and confirm their email address. Then you remember when we set up the list, the confirmation page after they confirm will be that page. So that's really all there is to setting that up. Then you just simply publish it. Let me save that. You click on I will install my form, and then just copy this little chunk of code, put it on your squeeze page, re-upload it to your site, and your squeeze page should be ready to go, and everything is set up. So in the next videos we'll talk about adding some follow-up messages, sending broadcast messages, and then of course most importantly, how to start driving traffic to your squeeze page. In this video we're going to go over creating our follow-up messages. Now there's one distinction I want to make. In Aweber, if you go under messages, you have follow-up and you have broadcast. Now follow-up messages are messages that will automatically be sent anytime somebody joins your list. So anytime somebody joins your list, these follow-up messages will start going out automatically. The system handles it. Broadcast messages are messages that you go in and create and send out right then and there. So it'll go out to your entire list. Where again, follow-up messages are just the automatic messages that will just automatically go out anytime somebody joins your list. So you want to set up some follow-up messages. Number one, you want to create the first message, which will be kind of your welcome email. So if we go under messages, again, I'm just under follow-up. We'll just create a new HTML message. And then from here, you can just create your welcome message. So we could, put thank you for subscribing, or whatever you want to do. And then from here, I could just delete this one and just put in a clean paragraph. And then from here, you'll just put in whatever it is you want to have. So again, you could resend them. Just say something like, I just wanted to make sure you were able to download your, whatever the freebie is. You could put the download link in there again. You could also put, hey, I just want to make sure you saw the special offer we presented you with, and you could forward them back to your OTO page or your special offer page. Whatever it is, you want to create some kind of follow-up message, and this message will go out automatically right after they subscribe. So I personally don't like to waste this message by just saying, hey, thanks for subscribing, stay tuned for more emails. If they're going to open the email and they're going to read it, make some kind of offer. So I usually like to put the download link for the freebie to make sure they got that. And then if you have an OTO page, or if it's an OTO, it's a one-time offer, maybe you don't want to send it again. But if you made an offer after they opt in, put the link to that offer again, so they have that link, and if they decide to buy it later on, they have that. If you're not using an offer, or if you're using a true OTO where they actually only see it once, put in a quick link for another one of your products. Put in a link for an affiliate product. So again, if you sold, or if you gave them a list building guide, make an offer for an affiliate product on list building. So say, hey, I know you're going to love the free guide, you're going to learn a lot, but if you really want to supercharge your results, take a look at this, and then just send them, put in a link for an affiliate product, whatever it is. So you want to go in and set up your welcome email. I'll just save this. Obviously that was just an example. I would fill that out. And then from there we can create another one. So now these messages are ones that go out, of course, after the welcome email. So from here, a good idea is to, now you want to start promoting whatever it is you plan on promoting. So if you plan on promoting affiliate products to your list, I usually like to put follow-up messages in for the highest converting affiliate products that I promote. So if you have any products that you promoted in the past, they converted very well, put in some follow-up emails for those affiliate programs. So again, so they automatically go out once somebody joins your list. And this is really key. You want to have a core group of, again, if you're doing affiliate marketing, of high converting affiliate programs that convert, that again, you want to be sending your traffic to making commissions. So make sure and use these follow-up messages to promote the highest converting affiliate programs that you promote. And again, you would just fill this in just like usual. I usually just like to use the plain template. I don't get into all this graphics and all of that. And then again, I usually just drag in a paragraph. and then I want to put a little pitch for whatever that high converting affiliate program is. Now, one thing I will point out, let me just save this as kind of a dummy message here. On the next screen, this is pretty important right here, the settings. So this is your interval. So this is message number 2, and right now it's set, I don't know why it automatically comes up at 999 days, but it does. You want to make sure and change this. So what this is saying is this message number 2 will go out 999 days after the welcome message. Of course, we don't want that. I usually do 1 day. So they'll get the welcome message the first day, the next day they'll get message number 2. And I'll usually put in maybe 5 follow-up messages. So I have 5 affiliate programs that I know really convert, or if I have my own products, maybe I have 5 products I want to promote, and I will do 1 every single day. Because when somebody joins your list, that's when they are the hottest lead, and you want to make sure you're staying in touch with them right away. So they get used to you sending messages, so they get used to kind of seeing your name in their email inbox. One mistake I see a lot of people make is they build a list, but they're afraid to promote heavily to that list. And I think that's kind of weird, because what's the one reason you're building a list? It's to be able to promote from them and make affiliate commissions or sell your own products. So don't shy away from promoting stuff to your list. It's also a good idea to maybe mix in a couple messages where you just give them free content. So maybe, day 1 you send them a promotion for an affiliate product. Message number 2 is just, hey, here's a little freebie I thought you might like, and just send them a link to some free report you're giving them. And then day number 3 could be another affiliate. Day 4 could be another affiliate promotion, and maybe day 5 is another freebie. You can do that as well, but really don't shy away from contacting them and sending emails, because again, that's why we build a list, to be able to promote to them. So again, when you set up these follow-up messages, you want to make sure you're changing this interval. Again, I like to do 1 every single day. I'll put in 5 messages, so that's 5 messages they'll get from me basically the first 5 days after they subscribe, because that is when they're the hottest lead, and I want to make sure that I'm connecting with them. So I could save that and wait for that to load. And then again, I could create message number 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's all you need to do, create follow-up messages. Very important to get those in there, because those are the ones that are automatically going to go out when somebody subscribes. You want to make sure those are in there before you start building your list. And you want to have that all set up so it basically just run on autopilot. So that is follow-up messages. In this video, we're going to go over how to send a broadcast message. Now, a broadcast message is exactly the same as a follow-up, except it goes out right then and there when you send it. So once you start to accumulate a list, this is how you contact or stay in contact with them on a daily or weekly basis. So to create a broadcast message, you simply go to Messages and choose Broadcast, and then you'll just simply create a new HTML message. Now, there really is absolutely no difference in creating one or creating a broadcast as opposed to a follow-up. You still just put in your subject. You can choose your template. I like to just go plain. And then once again, pretty much the same as I just showed you. I usually just drop in a text paragraph, and from there you would simply just write in your message. So this is when you want to send out an affiliate promotion or a promotion for your own product, and you want it to go out right then and there to your whole list. So again, it's exactly the same as a follow-up for creating it. The only difference is when and how it goes out. So you just create your message, then hit next. And then again, here's some more of the social media options. Don't really need to do anything with that. And then you hit next again. And then from there you can select a date. So if you don't want it to go out right then, maybe you want it to go out later that day, maybe you want it to go out in 2 days, you can choose your date, and then you just simply queue it up to be sent. And that's really all there is to sending a broadcast message. Very easy to do. Like I said, creating it exactly the same as a follow-up, except you can choose a date for it to go out, and then also you just simply queue it up to go, and it'll send immediately.